do we want white people to join in on the Juneteenth celebration?
Do we want them to?
Yes.
I mean, if you want to, I don't care.
Even if you want to, there are limits and there are standards upon how you were going to participate in this holiday, right?
Standards?
Yeah.
Like,
like an Amber Alert.
yeah.
This is Caesar Walker, the cool, calm, collected one.
And I'm Ronnie Gatry, the emotional one.
And we are the Tipping Point Podcast, your source for the black male's perspective.
Tipping Point Podcast.
Walker, are we going to talk about the Arkansas Juneteenth Soul Food Festival or nah?
I really want to trash this, Black. I really want to trash this, but I want to hear what he has to say. I want to trash this so freaking bad.
Will you do me the honor by building this?
I can't.
Why can't you?
I didn't follow that detail.
You didn't?
All I saw was the
program and
yeah,
the
and
people. The people. Yeah, the lineup. That's all I saw.
Okay. Dang, I was hoping
Do you want to pull it up, Black? Pull it up. Pull up. Black can tell us. Give us a better insight, because I promise you, I saw that on social media and kept scrolling.
Did you really?
Yeah,
me too.
So this didn't resonate with y'all. Do y'all want to trash it?
I told you I'm really close to trashing this, but you have thoughts.
I do. I have some questions.
What are your? Do you have it? Hold on, Black. I mean, hold on, Gat. Black, what you got? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to read?
Are you going to read it, Black, or are you just going to show it to us?
Give us an overview.
Oh, you want me to just read the flyer for you?
Yeah.
It says from the top, save the date. Juneteenth Soul Food Festival and Market. Come to experience 3 floors of food from some of Arkansas's top restaurants and caterers served in the War Memorial Press Box and Razorback Letterman's Club. Featured host, Rex Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know a black person named Rex. Go ahead.
Oh, this is going to get worse. Heather Baker.
I do know a black Heather, though.
And David Basil. And
what's the representation look like?
They are all without melanin.
So I'm not saying you can't be a white person owning a restaurant and serve soul food,
but
you should have thought through on that flyer with Juneteenth all on it. What were your thoughts, Black? Gatry.
So my thoughts here are constructive, okay? And allow me to play majority advocate. I'll keep it at that. So do we want white people to join in on the Juneteenth celebration?
Do we want them to?
Yes. You can keep this answer simple.
I mean, if you want to, I don't care.
If you want to.
Yeah.
All right. But even if you want to, there are limits and there are standards upon how you were going to participate in this holiday, right?
Standards?
Yeah.
Like
an Amber Alert.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. When you say standards while they're getting their phones,
we get it.
Are y'all gonna read it or y'all gonna?
I need to read it, but yeah.
You read it, but then decide you want to silence it. It still shows.
Yeah, I'll read it afterwards. I'm terrible.
Anyway,
Black's reading it now to see if we need to be.
So what do you mean by standards?
Like so if we're okay, well, and by we, us, if you and I are okay with white people celebrating Juneteenth, can they fully celebrate it?
How do you celebrate it?
Or are there levels to this?
How do you celebrate it?
I mean, by having a soul food festival and market.
Okay,
should they be leading it though?
That's part of my question. Because let me fast forward. Due to the backlash they got on social media, they just canceled this joint. They got rid of it, right? Because social media went crazy. Black Twitter went nuts over this. So it just led me to think, and I'm thinking constructively. I'm not saying who's right or who's wrong, but I'm just like, on the surface, they're making an effort.
So, okay.
Is that something, and we're not speaking for all of Black America, obviously, but just the 3 of us in here, is that something that we want as black people? Or is this exclusively just for black people to celebrate?
I don't think that it's exclusively for black people to celebrate, but it does center around black people and the pride we feel, right? I think it was tone deaf, though. That flyer was incredibly tone deaf. Because what about that, other than the fact that you slapped Juneteenth on it, made me feel like it was for us? Oh, and soul food.
Soul food is, yeah.
But really? Soul food?
What?
Soul food?
That's for black people. Is it not?
I'm saying those are the two things you slapped on that flyer to let us know, hey, it's
You're invited too.
Is that the kind of feeling y'all got?
Come celebrate Juneteenth with us. It was tone deaf.
Okay.
That's all. It was just tone deaf.
But
I'm not saying you can't celebrate it. It was just tone deaf.
I'm not saying I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
But there are standards to celebrating Juneteenth if you are Caucasian. Let me give you this. The Tipping Point puts out a save the date for a Juneteenth soul food festival and market. You, myself, and Black are the three people on here. Black with a blacked out picture, of course. It hits different, right?
Of course.
We've used the same verbiage. We've used the same format. We've just put 3 black faces on there. Mm-hmm. Now it's okay. See, to me, if that is okay, that makes me beg the question, well, is Juneteenth only for black people to celebrate? Again, I'm asking. I'm not.
It's not that it's just not for us. It's just that that's like something we should be leading.
Okay. Just like we're not going to lead Robert E. Lee Day.
Or like we're not going to have like an Essence Festival
I'm not celebrating a Jewish.
Oh, can he finish?
Go ahead.
Come on.
It was just we're not going to have an Essence Festival with like
Robin Thicke,
Taylor Swift headlining or something like that.
Oh, okay. Back to you, Walker.
I'm not whatever a Jewish holiday there is. I'm not leading it and then putting all our faces on it and we're not Jewish.
That's fair. Okay.
Or celebrating Ramadan.
They're gonna look at me like, bruh, right?
And then you're gonna get canceled.
Maybe. I don't know. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a person who is Jewish will look at me and be like, what's going on over here?
Okay. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question.
It's tone deaf.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question. All right. Let's role play here. I want to role play hard
because y'all wish you trashed this now.
Y'all don't think I'm black at all.
Already there.
But I'm a white male and I come to both of y'all and I say, hey, Black, Walker, look, I feel a way about Juneteenth, a good way. I want to celebrate. What do you advise me to do?
I think that was the best way he can do it.
What?
He came to some black people.
He came to black people and got insight. And
but what are you gonna tell me?
What I'm gonna tell him?
Yeah. No, me. We're role playing.
Are we?
Right.
I would tell him, you don't have to put people's faces on the ordeal. Just invite people to come out.
Oh, so that's the only mark they missed.
As far as I can tell,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same?
Yeah, you don't want them to be the face of the event.
Okay.
You satisfied?
I am satisfied. I appreciate your feedback. I'm genuinely curious. I'm not here to poke holes in any of your arguments.
I guess what was your initial reaction?
You see nothing wrong with it?
No, I'm not saying that. It got my attention. Obviously, we're talking about it.
And you don't have to see anything wrong with it. I mean, it's your opinion. It was a little tone deaf.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you there.
It caught your attention for a reason, right?
Yes. And I guess the meat of my concern is really inquisitive. Like, I don't know if I had any definitive yay or nay thoughts about this.
I mean, to me, I wasn't angry or upset or anything. I just thought it was like,
yeah, like somebody made a mistake.
Again, no,
somebody made a mistake.
Yeah.
And I don't think they necessarily had to cancel the whole event. It's just that you were just tone deaf. And so you're going to get flack for that.
And considering what you said, I don't know if white people can win here.
What do you mean?
Because then you take a blackface and throw them on there. Then he's like, oh, you wouldn't have got one brother to.
They wouldn't have known. They would have known it was white people behind it.
Oh, okay. So white people can celebrate Juneteenth, but just do it quietly.
Am I right, Black?
Yeah. I mean, they don't have to do it quietly.
They just can't put their faces on a save the date flyer.
You got to remember, Juneteenth just became a thing.
True.
Right?
And we didn't even make it an official thing.
So we already it's very, how can I say this?
Nuanced.
It's very incredibly nuanced, but it's one of those things to where
it's something we didn't ask for.
I appreciate people acknowledging it. I appreciate you acknowledging it. But we didn't to your point, we didn't ask for it, number one. And I just think that if you're going to do something to celebrate something for a group of people, at least from the optics standpoint, you can give out the impression that we are part of it.
Keep Your Point Podcast.